Welcome to another episode of Monday Mukbang.
Monday
Can you grab my
Mukbang.
plate so I can get him some food, please?
With buttercup.
With the buttercup.
It's not for you. Get down, please.
Nick, I need your plate
Get
over,
down,
over
please.
next to me, please. There you go.
So we are having spaghetti with tomato sauce.
Correct.
Actually, it's thick spaghetti. Exactly.
Yes, you wanted thick spaghetti. Do you want more than that, or is that enough?
Oh,
Please be
okay.
careful.
We're having thick spaghetti with tomato sauce.
There we go.
And honestly, we didn't come up with a topic before we started filming.
So we're just gonna eat.
We're just gonna eat. We are having, this is very chunky tomato sauce.
I added tomatoes.
Oh,
Alright, I'm just
I didn't realize it was added tomatoes.
Yes.
Alright.
It's a vegan sauce.
Let's try it with
It is pretty much, the sauce is tomatoes.
A little bit in here.
The sauce is tomatoes, onions,
Okay.
some of Trader Joe's. No, thank you.
I'm just doing 2 drips.
There you go. Tomatoes, onions, no peppers, oregano, extra tomatoes.
I don't know why.
And what else? What are you looking for, honey?
I'm gonna have some Go Veggie vegan grated Parmesan.
And did I say Trader Joe's 21 seasoning?
You did not.
Okay, Trader Joe's 21 seasoning, and if I was going to have a side of
This is not
mushrooms,
for
but my
you.
mushrooms went bad.
That's not good.
And I was very unhappy about that. But I was not going to put the mushrooms in here because
Because that would be
that would make everyone
Some people don't eat mushrooms.
uncomplain.
everyone would complain, other than me,
Get down.
which is fine. But I mean, I want the, as a chef, I want people to eat what I cook. So
You got it?
yeah, I got it, babe. I do not. I'm gonna say that's a little off camera, but it's not.
That's okay.
It is. I don't like.
Also, Dad has
I'm using soy sauce on mine because I did not put soy sauce in my sauce. Technically, I'm using 2 sauces for those that are counting out there. So the next time anyone says, "Hey, where's the sauce?" I ate it. So,
We figured we'd just talk a little bit about our day.
yeah.
Before we go too far, we need napkins. Nick, can you grab a napkin from over there?
Paper
Just bring in
towels.
paper towels right over.
this might be cut off.
Thank you.
Now.
Spaghetti sauce and me without a napkin is no good.
No good.
So, my day was pretty good.
See?
I had a medical thing here recently, actually this week. And it's caused me to go to the doctor twice this week, and I have one more time to go back. Nothing serious. If you're familiar at all with a sebaceous cyst, that's what I had. If you don't know what it is, I don't recommend looking it up. But
Gross.
it's pretty much just a skin bump. Anyway, if you don't know what it is, don't look it up, especially not while you're eating. But it's not
If you're not eating,
detrimental to me.
you can look it up all you want.
John had a doctor's appointment as well.
I did.
So that's why we're eating. That's part of the reason why we're eating spaghetti, because it's quick and easy to throw together.
Yes. Unfortunately, mine's not as. I don't think mine's as clear cut as Jessica's. I recently noticed a little bit of memory loss, some issues with my sleeping. So I went to a doctor. He referred me to a neurologist. I did an MRI, and I found out that I have a brain lesion. But upside is that the neurosurgeon that I saw told me that it is okay or normal.
It's a watch and see.
Or it's a watch and see scenario.
Yeah.
So, as part of that battery test, I also had an EEG, which is what the appointment was today. And I found out that that also came out normal. So, although, for most people, having a brain lesion is not normal, I don't think.
Well, what he specifically said was where it's at and the size of it and what it looked like to him
Right.
was not for cause of concern.
Right, and it should not be causing the issues that I'm having.
Yeah, he said it could be there 6 months from now, or then again, when they get another MRI 6 months from now, it could be gone.
Right.
It could, just the way that he looked at it and he saw and what it said, or what it looked like, he said it could be gone in 6 months. He said you could have had an MRI the next day and it might not have been there. So,
the mystery continues. And for those commenters who have noticed that I have dark rings around my eyes, that's because I'm not sleeping. I will reiterate what I typed in comments, that it will take a lot more than that to actually bring me down. I don't know. As Jessica has been fond of reminding me, I have a great aunt who's 99 years old.
he does.
She lives pretty much on semi-processed foods most of her adult life. I have a great-grandfather, also 90, at least 90 plus. Actually, I have two great-grandfathers. I think I have two great-grandfathers, 90 plus. They're not still living, but they managed to make it that long. And all my grandparents made it into their 80, 90 area.
90.
Your 80s, yeah.
80s. So, I come from a fairly long-lived breed. Maybe aneurysm or maybe lesions run in the family. Maybe it's what perpetuates us forward. Who knows? I don't know. I have been told that I do need to lose weight, whatever that takes. So, I'm gonna start trying to exercise. As you've also noticed, that probably my skin is re-inflamed. I don't know what exactly caused that. I want to blame the horrible unspring-like weather in the Northeast, only because that's the thing that seems to be changing and causing that. So, but luckily I've been approved for a fairly new treatment of this type of stuff, especially because it's on your face. There's limited ways you can treat it. So hopefully I'll be trying that in the coming weeks, and hopefully maybe that'll clear up my skin issues. Or once I tell my allergist that I had a small but otherwise uninteresting brain lesion, he may tell me I'm not allowed to do this. That's how new the stuff that is. So, I got to visit a school in the area that is, not a school, but a program for adults with disabilities. Very, very innovative, very, very on the, not on the edge, but definitely committed to seeing people get better. Anything else? Are we good?
Good.
Okay.
I am good.
Okay. Very innovative, very for competitive employment. If you don't know, or if you're interested, competitive employment is seeing people with disabilities get paid a true wage, not some sort of modified wage based upon this, that, or the other thing, and then being, living their life. It's more about independence than it is, say, and say actually, they're gonna do the job that they can do.
Sorry.
They'll do the best they can for the company that hires them, and then that way the employee, this agency will do its best to get out of the way and allow the adult and the employer to make a relationship as best as they can. So it was, I love it. I love the program. I love the idea. I think it's where we should be. So.
Nick, how was your day today? Because you had something special at school today.
What'd you have at school today, Nick?
Got a picture day and right first thing of school.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Can you,
It's spring pictures.
can you show everyone how you smiled? I thought this was fairly funny, and then I'm going to ask you to explain why you said that. That was your smile. Did you cross your arms?
Yes, that's
Why?
what the guy said. That's
Huh?
what the guy said.
That's probably
Oh.
the pose they picked.
Yeah.
Oh,
I forgot to pick a pose before I went to work today,
so.
and I tasked Neil with working with Nicholas to pick the pose that Nick wanted to do.
All right.
Because I had to go to this doctor's appointment after work, I wanted to get
So-
going to work, and I forgot to pick a pose.
Why did you smile the way that you did?
Because I don't want to see my teeth.
Why
Because
not?
my teeth look like this.
Well, you don't necessarily have to smile with your entire mouth open. You could have smiled like this. You know, just a little teeth.
Yeah, little
Okay.
teeth in the front.
Yeah, but you need to, I think hopefully,
Better.
you can, you know, when you smile for my camera, you don't do that. Right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know what kind of exercise or what I want to do, but I am,
Lifting weights.
no.
Yeah. Because your arms will get stronger.
When I met John, he was a big into weightlifting. Not like Iron Man weightlifting, but he was
If it would have been Iron Man, that
rec-
would be crazy.
It would be crazy. He was a recreational, at-home weightlifter. And then I met him and he stopped. I don't know why. I didn't tell him to stop. He just stopped.
My time got taken up elsewhere.
Oh, okay. Sorry if I look like a floating head. This shirt does have different designs. It's not just all black, but right now, the way I'm sitting, it looks like I'm a floating head in the picture there.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't help. My shirt matches the drapes. Nick is the only one that stands out wearing
Wearing
burgundy.
a burgundy.
So,
And Neil is at work tonight. He probably works too much. He works about 25 hours a week.
for a high school
Sometimes a little bit more.
slash college student, that probably is pushing the boundaries of.
And he just registered for his summer classes last night. He's going to take a couple of summer classes at our community college. No, honey. No. I think we've said on here before that he's been taking community college classes, and he's going to take 2 more of the summer. The community college he's going to, they require a first year seminar thing.
For real?
Yeah. So he's going to be he decided he's going to major in business for now. We'll see if that sticks. And they do have a business related first year seminar. So he's taking that over the summer, and then he's going to be taking a math course over the summer. So he's got those registered, and he has an idea of what he's going to do in the fall, but he hasn't registered for those yet. So but he's going to work towards his associate's degree in business admin. That's what he said. And we'll see where he goes from there.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know.
Lots of things going on. He's going to be graduating high school in June,
Right.
early June. So we're excited for that.
We are.
He's actually graduating on a Friday night, and I have a nephew who's graduating the next day on Saturday. So my dad will be very busy.
Right.
No, honey. No.
So I guess what I'm saying in a roundabout way is, if you have any sort of, I don't know, exercises, do I dare put that out there? If you have any exercises or things you recommend to
Said it's Sean. I mean John.
get back into shape when you've pretty much let yourself go for.
Is there anything you're specifically like looking? Are you looking for like low impact things you can do like while you're watching TV? Or?
Unfortunately, because I have not exercised in quite some time, my joints. I've noticed not arthritis, but a very stiffness, immobility developing in my joints, which doesn't help either. I don't know. So, I mean, if you have something, I guess, for if you're
Give it
stiff
to
and old, and you have an exercise routine for a guy who should never have let himself get this far, let me know. We gotta take a look at it. I just want to try and I have to, because I'd like to see Nick graduate high school and
No, it
do
took
some
a
other
long
stuff.
time.
But you won't take that.
And you know it would take long.
Nickel. It'll be like I'll blink and you'll graduate high.
What grade are you in, Nick?
Fourth.
Yeah.
Fourth. So you know how many more years you have?
Yeah. How many more years do you have to graduate high school?
Four.
4.
How about 8?
How about 8? Yeah. 4.
Okay.
You go to till 12th grade, son.
12th grade. Yeah. You're in 4th grade.
8th grade is middle school, and then 12th grade is high school.
Yeah. So yes, once you get 4 more years in, you will change schools. Actually, you'll change schools in 2 years, right?
Yeah, our school district has a building with K first and second,
Yeah.
another building with 3rd, 4th, 5th, and then a 6th, 7th, 8th, and then a 9th through 12th.
Yeah. So it's fairly well split up. Another thing that I like about the district that we live in is that not only do they keep class sizes small, but they also keep building sizes fairly small by doing stuff like that.
Yeah,
So-
they're not overwhelming for the students. So,
Right.
especially the younger students.
Right.
Nick's school actually has 2 floors to it.
Yeah. And for some of our viewers, that's probably not all that uncommon around here.
Done and done.
Yeah, the way Pennsylvania does school districts is a little bit different. We have it as small as like a township,
Right.
but we have it as big as multiple townships. I don't think we have an entire county. Maybe Philadelphia County, Philadelphia City Schools, but it's much more broken up than like say in Virginia. I used to work in Virginia, and I would commute down from Pennsylvania to work in Virginia, and just northern Virginia, DC area. And their school districts, if you're familiar with Virginia, and I don't know if this is across the board, every incorporated location had a school district. So like counties, a lot of the school districts were county-wide, or if it was like an incorporated city. So like Alexandria is an incorporated city in Northern Virginia, and Alexandria Schools is something. But most of their school districts are county-wide. Here we don't have that. Like, we live in a county, and I think in our county alone, we have a dozen school districts.
Yeah.
I mean, I can just think like 7 or 8 just off the top of my head.
Right.
And I think it's more.
I think you're close at 7 or 8.
I think it might be closer to 10 or 12.
You got to remember, some of them are very large, and then some
Yeah,
of them
but-
some are very small.
Yeah.
So,
So, but anyway, our schools are a little bit different. We picked our house when we moved into our house 14 years ago. We actually moved in before Nick was born. We bought our house 14 years ago because we wanted a small school district for our kids to go to, and we had it picked between 2 different school districts.
Yeah.
One school district is about 20 minutes from here, and it's a little bit older of an area. So like the houses are older and they're closer together, but they're also expensive, more expensive. So we ended up getting our current house, which has a half an acre and 2,000 square feet, for the same price that we would have bought something that maybe only had 12 or 1,300 square feet on like a quarter of an acre, for about the same price. So we ended up in this school district, and we've liked it pretty good. It's done all right by our kids. Neil's about to graduate, and Nick still has 8 more years, but it's done all right by our kids. I still would like to live in that other school district at some point in our lives, though, because I do like, it's in that area. It's the town that it is. It's a more like it's like a small town almost.
Yeah.
Your neighbors are close, but not too close. You do have privacy. But you can walk to things. There's streets that have shops all along it, and you can go to a bunch of shops.
Right. Where we're
but
at,
then
we
you're
have to
still
drive.
close to a mall. About the only thing, the closest things to where we're at right now is there's a Target a mile away, and there's a grocery store a mile away in opposite directions from our house. So it's not far, but maybe we could start walking to Target. I don't know.
Are you crazy?
But in this other school district that I'm talking about, you could walk along like one main street and have like restaurants and businesses and banks, and it's like it's a long street, but there's a lot of different things on it. So I don't know. It just feels more like a community almost, like in an area than where we're at right now.
Right.
So I don't know. I kind of like it, but then again, I kind of like where we're at too. So, and then again, I kind of want to move to the south. And then again, John wants to move to like Alaska. So you've said that you wanted to move to Alaska before.
I would prefer the South before Alaska.
Oh.
I'd rather go, Carolinas. I don't know.
Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, Nick likes the Carolina Panthers.
So we've kind of been all over the place in this conversation. I don't know. This is just kind of, we try to stick to a topic a lot of these mukbangs, but then like this is how we actually have our dinner.
Right.
We'll just talk about random stuff, as I'm sure you guys do too. So we don't necessarily have specific topics when we sit down to dinner. We just randomly talk about our days, and we talk about things that are going on. And John and I like to think about moving, even though we probably will retire in this house.
Well, you never know.
Yeah, so we always talk about different stuff, but
You never know.
Anyway.
Series of events that are your life.
so before we end it, I do want to say, I'm sure some of you guys are probably thinking about the different things we talk about medically, and you're gonna say your giving us good wishes and stuff, and we would definitely appreciate that. So we're not necessarily we're not making this video to get sympathies or anything like that. We're just kind of talking about what's going on,
Whatever.
So, but we do appreciate it. Any good feelings or thoughts or prayers or anything that you can send our way, we do definitely appreciate that.
Having disclosed some of the things that I had to my employer, a couple people asked me, if it was okay to pray for me, and I'm okay with that. I don't anything positive, anything in that spirit. I don't think can really harm another. I don't know that it necessarily, it buoys the spirit to know somebody's thinking positive thoughts about you. I don't care who you are or what your beliefs are. Knowing somebody out there is wishing you well is...
It's a positive.
It's a positive. There's no negatives there. There's no ulterior motives. It's just one person wishing the best for another, and I think our society could use more of that. So,
we'll just keep doing what we need to do to keep ourselves healthy, and we hope you all do the same. So, from the Omnis Vegan family, we hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you on the next Omnis Vegan video.
yeah, if you like this content, don't forget to hit the like button. If you haven't already, please
Hit that subscribe button.
Hit that
We broke
subscribe.
1,000
Woo!
subscribers.
Woo!
Yes,
Now,
we did.
So we're under review.
Yeah. So
With-
we're under review to get our partner
Remonetization.
program back. Yeah. But we broke 1,000 subscribers on April 1st.
Ah.
April.
So
That's why, yeah. April Fools!
April Fools.
anyway, yeah, hit that subscribe button and hit the little bell to notify you when we upload new videos.
Sounds good.
And leave any comments you want in the comment section down below. Our comment moderator.
Yeah, if you haven't figured out, I am the comment moderator. And I apologize if I sound like a broken record. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I end up doing them very late or early in the morning
Because he's been sleeping right
because
now.
I haven't been sleeping. So I apologize if you're getting like a notification thing in the middle of the night or something because I finally replied to your comment. So for that, I apologize. But thank you for leaving the comment, and I'm sorry I replied so at such a weird hour.
All right. We'll see you on the next Donnie's Eat Vegan.
Bye.
Bye.